so tipsy. I love her like Lauren, she love me like Nipsey. We on vacation, a big celebration. Paparazzi wanna know the location. We too locked in to leak that information. Like hell in the cell, we know ain't no escaping. But we in heaven, living in paradise. We done made sacrifices for a better life. Ain't going nowhere, this love got us paralyzed. Turn off the phone so nobody's like I'm on vacation. Wanna pull up to your location. I'm turning off my line, cause I came to spend some time. Feels like I'm on vacation. Wanna pull up to your location. I'm turning off my line, cause I came to spend my time with you.
That's right, we're here on Caffeine and Chaos, right here on X104, your extreme party station, in the hot seat. Though we won't call it a hot seat, there's a cool seat. We're sitting right here at X104. We got Leo the Reaper, just released his new EP, Midnight Moods, last Friday. Leo, good morning, how you doing?
Good morning, Alston. I'm doing well. How are you today?
I'm doing good, but you've been having a wonderful week, and I'm sure, how's the response gone for Midnight Moods?
Oh man, it's been nothing but positive responses so far. I'm loving the energy. It's kind of got me on a perpetual high this whole weekend.
Oh well, I mean you work for it, man. You work for it. We want to talk about that as well as we get into it today. You know, we're having an interview this morning. We told everybody yesterday to tune in. How was the journey? Everybody saw your names on tracks and different projects here and there. Everybody loved the one at the courthouse.
Yeah, that was the 721 Cypher.
That day was like, okay, Leo is here.
Yeah, I think that was my official entry into the rap game, you know?
All right. And now we're here at an EP sound.
That's right.
Okay, so let us know the journey over the last few years. How do you get to the EP?
So, man, it's been a real rocky road. You know, there have been a lot of tribulations, trials, setbacks, but I never gave up. And last November, I was invited by YOLO Multimedia Studios, that's YMS. Right. They invited me to participate in a cypher, and as soon as I was finished recording my verse, to my surprise, I was offered a recording deal, so, you know, I had...
Opportunity, but you were already ready. I mean, I spoke to you even before. You doing this, bro? Like, this is hot. What's going down? And I'm really proud to actually see it come out. What's next? And why Moods? Why Midnight? Why start on this?
Why Midnight Moods?
On this tempo?
You know, there's several reasons for it. First of all, I'm a night owl. You know, I do my best work in the evening hours. Yeah. Secondly, a lot of people that know of me already, I've kind of made a lane for myself as a socio-political rapper.
All right, I get you.
So with the EP, we really wanted to step out of that box and show them that there's so much more to Leo the Reaper than just politics, so to speak.
Correct. So you got some tracks on there. I mean, I have my own favorite. I like Losses. Just particularly, it's really grimy, rapish.
That was the goal, yeah.
Definitely, which one is the first single that you're pushing, actually?
First single was actually released in March. There's a video on YouTube as well. It's called Late Nights.
Late Nights.
And right now, with the launch of the EP, we are kicking off with Location, which is a nice summer vibe. You know, you can play it at the daytime, you can play it at nighttime, you can play it at work, when you're on vacation, when you're doing your sneaky link, whatever.
Yeah, we're going to get to that as well, definitely. You're from St. Martin. The album is very St. Martin. Listen, how do you describe describing your story on music? I mean, in St. Martin, is that something difficult to do? Does it just flow? How do you get into...
You know, in St. Martin...
Creative process is what I'm talking about.
Creative process. St. Martin is a cultural melting pot. Let's start with that. Right. You know, there are so many different cultures here. You hear all types of music here on a daily basis.
Oh, yeah. Every genre.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, music is something that is very easy to be inspired by on St. Martin. Now, securing yourself in the music market is something that can be a bit more challenging. But again, perseverance goes a long way. And you just got to pay attention and wait for the right times to make the right moves. You know, with God's blessing, everything else will fall through. Right.
And we don't, and also the islands, the Caribbean islands, are so small islands, but we're regionally big, you know, so like that's your market really, like how big your market is, as big as anybody want to hear.
That's it, you know, actually we got our sights set way bigger. Yeah. We're trying to go completely international. We want the American market, we want the European market, and of course the Caribbean market, East Asia, everything, you know. We're coming for it all.
How was the process with YMS? I mean, this is a crew. They came to you, you got a deal, and you produced something. How was that process? We don't really hear a lot about that on St. Martin.
Yeah, the behind the scenes stuff, it's been really great, I must say. I've been in the studio at least 3 times a week, every week since November.
Right.
We finished a mixtape and an album that will be coming before the end of the year.
Wow. So keeping the work going.
That's right. You got to strike while the iron's hot.
All right. Who? So much people listen, never know. Sometimes they got to tell their daughter listen to it, or tell a colleague listen to it. Who would you recommend to our Extreme Party Station listeners that should be listening to this album?
I think we got something on there for everyone.
All
even
right.
if you are,
Right.
we have a love song, a straight up R&B song in there. So
Right.
as far as that song, that one goes by the name of Crazy. And I would tell people to encourage your daughters to listen to it, because if he don't feel that way about you, he's not worth your time.
You're getting political, sir.
My bad,
Leo the Reaper.
comes from the fact that my government name is actually Leandro, which means man of lions. And then the Reaper, because of course I'm trying to kill the beat every time I get in the booth.
Every time. I like that. That's a good answer, man. That's a good answer. What's next? So you already mentioned 2 other projects are in the works. Anything you could give us before on what the theme is going to be?
No theme, just
features in the future. What's going on with that?
We definitely have some features lined up for y'all. The mixtape is going to have a ton of features, but before we get to that, the EP lead track Location, we're actually working on a remix with it with the Hot Shot.
Whoa.
That's going to be coming out real soon.
Right. That's going to be hot. Is that a YMS artist as well?
No, he's
Affiliated?
not. He's not, but we have a very good working relationship with him. September and him have worked closely.
You also, I remember seeing you on a feature with Rudy Number 4 as well. Was that in the past? Something else?
We did not get the opportunity to officially release a feature, but I am hopeful that in the future we can make that happen.
Who do you want to work with? I'm not talking local. Just who you want to work with. Who would you sound good on a track with?
The accent popped out for a second there.
Leave it pop. but who would you in rap? No, just in rap. I mean, as broad as you want to be. Who would you sound great next to?
I think I would sound real good next to Drake.
Right.
Chris Brown, J. Cole, and those are 3 of my biggest inspirations.
Right. So you're ready for the pop vibes as well, and ready for the really hard lyrics on the pop vibes. That's Drake. When you say Drake, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, and so with the EP, we more went towards the pop and radio-friendly, club-friendly music style. But for the mixtape, we are going back to my roots, and we're coming with a lot of hardcore rap. So
bars.
That's right.
Bars for days. I remember one of his tracks earlier on, I don't even remember how long ago this was. You sent me this track a Sunday morning, I got up, right? And after my meditation, I was like, listen, bro. I sent this man a long voice note, like, bars! And do you get that from other people too? I'm a rap head, like, I don't even want to say my age, but I'm a rap head. I'm a rap head in St. Martin when you used to call it white boy music. That's how far back. St. Martin, y'all would not believe in the 90s was pure dancehall. Like if you played anything else.
Other than the dancehall.
Or something like that, you were out of there. So, I mean, like, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, so, I definitely get that a lot. I mean, even at work, I work at the airport, by the way.
Right.
People will randomly just walk up to me and be like, best rapper on St. Martin, greatest rapper ever. I'm known for my lyrics.
Right. You're known for your lyrics and your flows, you know what I mean?
That's it.
Sometimes, you're listening, you think you're going to say that word. He don't say that word. He said another word.
I try to be as unorthodox as possible,
Love it.
utilize the vocabulary that I have.
Love it. You got just a few more seconds, man. Who you want to shout out? Your project is here. We're going to post on air as well where to get it, where to look at it, where to listen to it. But who you want to shout out? We got about 30 seconds. All
right. I want to shout out my mama first and foremost. Without her, there would be no Leo the Reaper. Shout out my granny. I want to shout out my dad. I want to shout out all the day one supporters, everyone who's ever believed in me. Yeah. And I definitely want to shout out YMS for giving me the platform to make this happen.
Definitely, my brother. Anyway, be good. Get the music out. We're going to hear more from you. Leo the Reaper, check out the track right now, the EP right now. Midnight Moods on all digital platforms. Take care, brother. Have a wonderful week. And we're back to Caffeine.
Said I was finished. I'm just beginning to settle the score. There's much more in store. This sweet as gas. My flow is like fire to Alston and Sydney, just like burning bridges. I had a vision of me, some millions, they know I'm stopping until I get it. Way too many times gave my trust and I got crossed. My heart really big, but it's covered up in frost. Learn from my mistakes, my players turn me to a boss. Go and tell them that I'm coming back for everything I lost. Way too many times gave my trust and I got crossed. My heart really big, but it's covered up in frost. Learn from my mistakes, my players turn me to a boss. Go and tell them that I'm coming back for everything I lost.